Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have another Zelda 2 randomizer race. This is the Alan Heffley versus the TheGobOne Game 2 of the semifinals. On commentary today we have Star and Mirai, and they'll take it from here.
Hello everyone, how are you doing, Mirai?
I am doing well, Star. How are you?
Oh, not bad. Looking forward to a good race here. Got ourselves the Alan Heffley, of course, our community tournament admin, and Gubs on the one side, winner of the previous NIT, and Gub on the other side, relatively new to the community, but did take a game one off Alan here, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, that's very true. Best of three here, so Gob could be walking away with the win, clenching the series and moving on to what will then be the grand finals of the Nibiru Invitational.
Yep. We do already know who the other finalist is. That would be Valent. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. Does Alan force a game free to potentially defend his title, or is he out of this? We'll find out, because we'll be going pretty shortly here. Anything particularly you want to see from this scene, Mirai?
Man, that's always such a tough question. I want to see a randomized over. I don't know. There's only so much. I don't want to throw too much at them. It's 9 o'clock at night. I think Gob, it's earlier for him. For Alan, it's 9 o'clock at night. He's probably a little tired. Maybe not. Maybe something middle of the road here. Something not too tough. Maybe no red Dairas in the overworld encounters. I don't know. Let's not go too hard on these guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind something a little short today. I'm a little tired myself, so we'll see how this goes. Because we're about to get going. Hi, chat. And Boss and Bard reading the party with 3 perfect timing. We're just about to start.
All right, Gob with the Staffo sprite and Alan with the Zelda sprite.
Palace right next to Star. We look like there's a decent amount of water here. This is Palace 2.
Yeah, my money's on vanilla-like.
I'd agree with you. Yeah, that looks like a vanilla-like map.
Which isn't too bad. Should be pretty easy to navigate, at least on the west.
Yeah, it looks like we're kind of starting in the northeast corner of the southwest quadrant, if I had to guess. But it's hard to be sure right now. We got dumped kind of out in the middle of things, which is always a little tricky to navigate since you don't know where exactly you are relative to the rest of the map. Got a Pillar P-Bag Cave here. Got taking a death to one of the enemies in here.
Yeah, there is a red Daira just kind of hanging out there, but luckily they're all contained in this cave.
Yep. Heart Container's a nice early find.
Oh, Gob going in for it. He's hungry.
And takes death for his troubles. TAH upping back to start and is going to head straight west to find Mito with Thunder in it. We'll need that medicine. Good to see where that is.
Yeah, a little tough to pull this off on Gob's side here because you've got a blue moblin that's in the other compartment that is just jabbing you with their spears.
Go west to find a cross. Okay, well, that's not the thing we need.
Could be nice if we're forced east early on and there's a bunch of invisible Moas, but that's yet to be seen.
Maybe something that they could potentially skip if they find all the other item checks in the west and then do that. Game over for Comp. That's back to start. And our medicine is in P5. Well then, okay.
That's funny. Alan looked like he was making the motion to go into the door, and the woman's like, "Hold up, Zelda. You need to get the medicine first. It's in P5. Go find it."
Yep. Yeah, this is definitely vanilla-like, or kind of in the north middle bit of the southern half, I think. Yeah. Generally, vanilla-like wests do tend to be split relatively in half north-south, and here's another item key for Dallin.
It's always fun to talk about locations on biomes in this randomizer. The west half or the north side of the eastern quadrant and it is the way we talk about things, but I understand that people watching, they're like, what are they talking about?
It's something that can be difficult to explain until you see it as you get around for Dallin here. But vanilla-like wests, vanilla-like maps in general, you'll see a variety of terrain types, not one specific type. You'll see narrow mountain passes linking different parts, and generally, the western vanilla-like west will generally be derived into 2 halves north-south, the vanilla-like east into approximate thirds north-south, and it looks like we're starting in the southern half of the west today. half I use loosely. It's not necessarily an exact even 50-50 split on land area, but it's approximate. And then usually there will be usually be split somewhat east-west on each half of the map as well. So southeast versus southwest or northeast versus northwest. We got kind of just dumped out in the middle, though. Gob heading a bit more straight south from start, rather than TH heading slightly further west and then south. Looks like we've got a couple pass-through caves. That's a dead end for Gob with Lotus Swamp. A couple pass-through caves heading north, as well as this mountain pass here for Alan.
Yeah,
Southwest quadrant, not providing a lot. I don't think we're getting over to the southeast side just yet. I think there's a lake in the way.
Yeah, we also saw in addition to that key in the drop pool, we also saw a 500-point P bag on Gob's side, so I think Alan's going to be seeing that shortly.
I think so.
Oh, this fun swamp.
That's a swamp. Elendar in chat was saying needs more swamp. Well, we certainly have plenty of swamp. That is, I believe, a game over for Gob. Yep. Yeah, 500-point P-backs and small keys and small enemy drop pool is rather nice here. Got both off the Octoroks.
Yeah, I was going to say we did see some divers there in that encounter. 30 for the oranges, which is going to be the worst roll you can get in this flag set, and we still don't know how much the reds are worth.
Nope.
Alan looking for Bagu here. Potentially might be needed. We see Saria right there, but we're not going to... Well, we'll see if we need it or not, and if we do, we'll just go back.
Oh, that's fun. This is the backside of Saria reflects in there, and that looks like it's our fastest way to the northwest side of the map. We're not getting there yet. Again with quadrants, we started basically in the smack dab middle of the map. The southeast side, southeast quadrant looked like it was behind a lake. The northwest quadrant looks like it's behind Saria, or, well, you know, Boots. TH's internet has crashed, apparently, on my side at least. That's a rat for Gob. Oh, and Alan's back.
Yeah, Gob, some of his races, he's been up against people who have had some unstable internet, it seems, and I don't know if it's something that he's striking the fear into the hearts of their ISPs. I'm not entirely sure, but it's quite interesting.
Yeah, looks like TH did find Rauru and Rudo, both remaining towns here, kind of in the slightly east of Saria, I think that is.
Gob picking a fight with a bot there.
We did see it is fire here in Rauru, so we'll see what that's linked to, if it's castable at Magic 2 and 4 jars, which it might not be.
Yeah, Gob is he's cleaning up the bottom side. He's going to see the grass tile.
Yeah, and there's a palace down here too. I don't recall Alan actually checking that. Don't think he survived long enough to get here. Fire is castable, 41. Not sure what that is.
Yeah, I don't know if he was missing any health or not.
Not sure either. It didn't look. It's not. I don't think it's shield or jump. Foresight deals with a link doll, and that's a child for Gob. Don't need the item out of 1 today. There's Rudo. Okay, Rudo has jump, and it is P3 or 6 for Gob.
Yeah, we'll see if that child's useful as well. I think we're gonna do some iron knuckle grinding here.
I think so. Not a bad choice given they've been dying quite a bit this seed, even with the extra heart container. There's been the large enemies haven't hit kind of tough today. Should at least be able to get this 330 here. Yep. Gonna get level up. Rebo has their trophy today, so that's in P3 for jump if they want it. Which we'll see.
Yeah, so no way to get up to get down stab right now. That sounds weird. The way I said it sounds weird. Yeah, get up to get down stab.
I think that's spell because TH just got a bot. If TH cast fire and got a bot in this game, and I don't think that was a bot originally, so. Okay. I believe that's fire spell, which is dubious usefulness generally. Boots are nice though. That is very much a nice find.
Yeah, these red iron knuckles only worth 100, so Gob's kind of spending a lot of time here. Also getting these red jars, quite frustrating when you're just looking for some experience.
Yeah. He's looking for that attack 3 right now. TH is gonna get that life refill here. And it's gonna try the coast, which will get him over to the southeastern quadrant, which I don't think we haven't seen yet. And there's our final palace.
I think that was next to, I think this is start.
Oh, I know. Is that start? Because I thought we were further west from that start. But we might not be, actually. You're right.
That's not start. That's not North Palace, but North Palace was just off screen. That was the first palace we would have seen, I think.
Yeah. That would have been P2. It's a nice start.
Oh, so we're going to see all three palaces.
Palace
yeah.
Here, just in the middle of the southern coast. Whoops. P1 is on the southern coast. Probably not going to see that for a bit. TH knows it's just a 1-up in here, and I don't know that it's really worth picking right now. Trophy Cave's nice, though.
They're both going to be in there.
Yep.
Could be
approaching
our
it
cross.
from different sides. If this is a cross, then we are still missing one item. If this is not the cross, then TH knows the cross is in whatever our last item check is. But no, that's a cross. 500 point P back for Gob. Gonna take Magic 2. And Magic 3.
Yeah, interesting. Not letting that ride over to life 4. Obviously taking a lot of damage so far. Some of the encounters we've seen are a little damage heavy, and so opting for magic levels that... does he have a spell?
Sorry, what?
I was asking if he had a spell to cast magic. He might just be gambling that fairy is over here on the west.
He might. Unfortunately, we know it's Fire Reflect and Fire Link to Spell and Reflect are the two accessible spells right now.
200 for the Reds.
Yeah.
And a
One
little
of these a
Skelly.
convenient drop for Gob. I think he was running low on that.
Oh, we're just jumping in.
He doesn't know that it's just a 1-up in here, so he could be looking for an item, potentially.
Glove fairy block immediately.
Or he could run into an immediate glove. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, he's probably not going to jump into 3 or 6 there. We don't know which one it is yet. And 2, of course, right next to start. So I'd probably just clear the rest of this western continent if I were him right now.
I would as well. Gob hasn't been up north yet, so he hasn't seen the other couple towns up there. No sign of a continental connector yet, which concerns me a bit. Probably somewhere up north at this point.
Only taking a death because he feels he may have too many lives.
Or we could just find a raft in the southeast corner that Alan missed earlier. Never mind.
Oh.
That's a good find for Gob, and oops, TH just didn't quite see it. It's way in that corner there, it looks like, for Gob. And it takes us to the east.
Yeah, fairy could be right here.
It could.
Wow.
It is. Okay. Right next to the raft tile, I guess.
So he's going to be able to get down stab as he kind of sweeps through the rest of this western continent, assuming he comes back. I don't know if he will or not.
Yeah.
The east is a little... He does have the cross now, right? So here's this early east scenario where we've got the cross. The only thing really kind of that's scary is... I mean, just because we could see the Moas, I guess, doesn't mean we're not going to die to them at any point. But it's nice to see them in graveyard encounters.
He is going to be able to also get upstab here while he's at it, so just clean out Duke Suda. Oh, not Duke Suda. The Runia in one trip.
Well, hopefully he can cast it. We're about to see.
That's a good point, actually. 72! Oh, no, apparently not. Whoops.
Well, that's funny, because I was just saying he was gambling on magic levels, and he should have been taking life levels, and here he took the magic levels. Still can't cast it, unfortunately.
Candle in P2, we're definitely not taking that for a good minute. We know it's by start, and that's all we care about for the moment. Gob has decided he's going to come back later, I guess.
Yeah, there was a cave right there.
There was. TH is going to go pick to the other side of Saria now that he's got those boots and pick up Reflect. That encounter is fun for Gob. Take a death.
Yeah, with the boots now, obviously we're not going to be needing Bagu here. We can just simply walk across.
Yep. God will find those boots as well. Once he heads north, he just needs to do that, which he will at some point. He knows he hasn't done that yet.
Wow, kind of scammed out of that 200 experience from the red diary. Gets a key instead.
Yeah.
So Gob still needs to make his way to the north half here to see all the stuff that Alan has already seen.
Yeah, Gob is just being really thorough on the southern half right now, which is understandable. Especially vanilla-like maps can be kind of open-ended, such as this one is fairly open in its southern half. So it's really easy to accidentally just miss something like, well, that raft tile, which Alan has not seen, and that could be a problem for a bit here for Alan. I don't know when Alan's going back to that remote corner of the west, but we'll see.
It's quite possible there's like a cave or a bridge over here that's going to take us. Like, if we have another eastern connector, he's kind of bailed out because of that. But if not, then he's going to have to find that raft eventually.
If it's a cave to DM, for instance, Alan might be a while.
Yeah, that always hurts.
As Alan's 14 minutes in, he's seen all three palaces, both towns, and this is his final item on the west. So, oof, that's a game over. That hurts, kind of. But Alan knows he's seen everything he really needs to see on the west, except the way off it. So he's going to be looking out for that.
Wow, Gob foregoing attack 4 and going to try to get Fairy to be castable. It is castable, so he's going to up an
35.
I don't know if Mito is in the top side or the bottom side. I don't remember. I guess it's over here.
No, it's west of Star. It's right there. Yeah. Straight for down stab.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of an advantage here for Gob. He's got a little catch-up to do on the western exploration, but if Alan keeps getting beat up by these red divers and whatnot, there's another one here in this medicine cave that he's getting hit by. I think he's casting Reflect, though. I think he's got enough to cast Reflect to get through.
Yeah. The enemies have been hitting very, very hard this seed.
Yeah.
If they had the first thing they found this seed was a heart container. They're still dying a lot despite said heart container, unfortunately. Reflect's taking out about for 2.5 bars, it looks like, so...
Yeah, I think it's 57. Right, or, I'm sorry, it can't be 57. Yeah, no, 47? 39? 41?
39 is more like... 39 or something around 40, probably. We know it can't be 57 because that would be almost 4 full bars. That's not how the math works, right? It's also not 47 because that's almost 3 full bars. That is a magic jar of some use for TH.
He up an A's though, and we still haven't cleared out that northwest corner.
No, I mean I'm surprised because that's from his perspective, there's a good chance of Continental Connector caves there. Because he knows he needs a way off this west, and he hasn't found it.
Gob's about to go into P1 with this newly castable fairy spell.
I guess just clearing it while he's here. Alan is going to go back to this corner of the west, I guess checking the coast for a raft tile, and he will find it. I'm surprised he didn't check the northwest corner while he was there, but this will pay off for him.
Yeah, Gob's had the chance to get some better levels right now, and we'll see if he can maintain that. Otherwise, Alan's going to have his downstab here probably pretty shortly after he gets fairy. Well, it's not going to be cast. Yes, it will be castable for him because he just got the magic container, so.
Yep. Yeah, 72 is castable on 5 jars. Here's the item room for Gob, which we know to be a 1-up.
Yeah, he doesn't...
Pretty quick find, though. He's not going to lose much time on TH by getting this.
Yeah. Well, he does up an A out of there.
Yeah, it's like 3 rooms in for start. So he didn't feel like walking back out of the room?
That's why they call him Lazy Bones. Mm-hmm. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. That's why we're here for the Mirai comms and the great jokes. Star is actually silent because she's actually laughing so loudly right now. She had to mute herself, so she'll be back. Anyway, we're in the next...
Upstab picked up for Alan.
Oh, got a
and
glove
it's a
block in
glove
one.
block. I guess we're not going any further in one.
Gob trying to do an easy palace, constantly denied. Nope. Come back later.
Yeah, that's a rather rude of a game. Glove fairy block gives you fairy, goes back. Nope, you're actually just plain glove blocked. Never mind. Alan's gonna take a look on this east, which is also looking rather vanilla-like, I should add, as Gob heads into 3 or 6 here.
Yeah, don't we have a hint for 3? Rebo has a heart or something? Oh, trophy, that's right.
Trophy locks the jump of dubious usefulness. And oh, Cave to Maze Island here in the southwest.
What? Did I see? I'm going to see that maze again.
There was another connector cave there as we get hammered here. There was a connector cave in the northwest corner somewhere. Who knows?
And it's blocked off.
It is a completely blocked off dead end cave. That's kind of funny, cave.
Wow. I don't think I've personally ever run into that myself.
That's an unusual one. I'm not sure I've seen it either. What if both those tiles are items? I don't know if that's possible, and in any case, here's one of them. But if the other item is next to that other continental connector cave, that would be amazing. E3 is confirmed by Gut for God, by the way, with that window here.
Yeah, both those tiles couldn't be items, but the top one could.
I don't think they can both be there, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't. The interaction tiles, whatever you want to call them, they can't be. They're not sitting next to each other on the maze.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens in Death Valley, but only with minor tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Magic Key is nice for Alan. He did pick that up in the first drop.
Yep, and Life 5 for Gob. Other item in Maze Island is Heart Paper. P1 Horsehead is hiding today for Gob. He's seen a decent amount of this place, it feels like, as we see P6 here in the maze.
Yeah, well, he's in 3. We're looking for Rebo. I think you said
right,
Horsehead?
Right, Brain.
Yeah, we got P1 on the brain, yeah. It's only because we've been in there twice now.
Yeah, P6 in Maze Island, which means that 4, 5, and GP are on the east.
Yeah, I'm liking Gob's levels right now. 4, 4, 5. I think he's looped around.
I think that was a loop. There's only so many rooms in P3, sorry. Yeah. P3 only has so many rooms, and we've seen a good amount of them. We have not seen that trophy though, which is something that Gob would like to find, I think, potentially. Jump may not be hard required, but it could be nice to find if he stumbles across a trophy somewhere in this dig of the palace.
Absolutely. And I figured he's going to go to find it. He's in the item room, but I mean, looking for the glove as well, knowing there's a glove block in 1, now you're probably not going to be gambling on... If you're going into a palace at this point in time, you're probably not going to be gambling on its item.
Yeah, P2 here for TH is going to be a different palace dig. We'll see if he's able to get anywhere in here.
Glove block to the left.
Well, that's not it. Gob's going to up a... He was a couple rooms. He was, I think, like probably 3 or 4 rooms maybe back from the last junction. That wasn't a loop, so he's just going to up a and try a different route.
Yeah, we know Candle's in here, and Alan, I think, knows Candle is in here now as well. I think that hint came from Darunia.
Yes, we do have it. I forgot who has which hint, honestly. Alan has hints marked on his personal tracker. He knows the items out of 1, 2, 3, and 5. Gob does not track his, so I'm not sure what he does and doesn't. Oh no, Gob knows 2 and 5's items, which are Candle and Medicine. He doesn't know the item out of 3, according to his personal tracker.
Yeah, having so many items out of Palace's hints and knowledge is quite nice. It's usually those are the bad places to dig for items, but if you don't have to dig there, then great, stick to the overworld.
Yeah, and Gob doesn't know it's yet. It's a trophy in 3, actually, because he hasn't been up north yet, and that's a rune it was. Whoops.
All right, well, I think we're running out of places to go in this 3, so wherever Gob goes next, it's probably going to be correct.
He's seen most of the place, yeah, I don't think there's much left. And TH has gotten glove blocked out of 2, it looks like, so he's out.
Yeah, I didn't see what was to the right. I'm guessing it was a dead end.
I think so, because he's out here. I don't think he would be I don't think he would leave otherwise. And that's the risk of making a palace early when you know the item isn't necessary. Says you might just get glove block and have to come back anyway. Or Alan.
I feel that this is going to be Rebo's elevator here. No.
Yep.
This is that loop.
Alan.
There must be some junction along the way here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where Gob hasn't been, and there's not much left of this place. As Alan is... Alan's into P1 is gonna very shortly get the surprise. Hey, you're locked out of here.
Yeah, this is kind of funny. We know the item in 2 is nothing we want. Although, dare I say, I don't know. You might pick it up if you just wanted to light up the caves, if you felt that maybe your combat wasn't top-notch, maybe you're just not feeling it today. I mean, there's no reason to pass up on the candle unless you just don't have any other caves to dig at that point. And so they still got some places to look around, you know, like Eastern Caves and possibly DM. So I don't know. You know, if you see the candle in 2, and again, I don't think we can reach it right now, but if you do see it, we might see a pickup of it.
And when they get into 2 with a glove, because TH, speaking of gloves, gets glove blocked out of 1.
All right, so Alan's got good information on palaces, and he's got better information on the Western overworld, whereas Gob, slowly learning about the palaces, but still is missing a handful of caves on the west here. I guess only 2 caves left, it looks like.
This is fine for down elevator as we finally find Rebo. I think Gob just about 100% of this place.
Yeah. Alan
We'll see if Alan manages to finish this place any far faster, because Gob's been in here for several minutes.
My guess is no, based on his attack 2 versus Gob's attack 5. So any combat is going to absolutely be in Gob's favor.
Yes, I forgot that TH is still on significantly lower levels than Gob.
Yeah, that is
be a
huge.
Bit of a hindrance.
Yeah, that's a huge detriment to overall palace digs here. You can see how long it takes to kill all these enemies.
Oh yeah, for sure. 30 Fairy and Magic 5 is good for Gob. It's now castable twice, since he only has 4 jars, because he hasn't found the 5th yet, which was, I think, up north somewhere. I think he is, speaking of the north, going to finally go north.
I think Alan wants this 330 experience. Well, maybe not, because he didn't go fight those Iron Knuckles, and there could have been a bag at the end of that room. If you really feel like you're hurting for experience, it might just be better to take some easy kills in a dead-end room than backtracking through nothing right now.
Yeah, I'm not wanting to take the pass-through cave north. Is going to go look for the mountain pass, which he will find a little further to the east here, and that'll get him up north. He's going to pretty quickly, in short order, find his remaining towns, find his boots, and finish off the west, basically.
Is Alan going to take attack, or is he going to get that life level? He's taking the life level.
Deciding to prioritize survivability there. Gob is going to leave Saria behind for the moment. And is going to head on over east, which is where he'll find his last 2 towns. I think his boots are somewhere over here as well, but I'm not quite sure on that. I know they're up north, I'm just not sure which specific cave necessarily.
I think it was Magic Container Cave with the family of Dyras in there.
Better question is, where is Magic Container Cave?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but I know Medicine Cave was on the other side of Saria, which we saw Alan walk there via the boots. Gonna be fire for Gob here as well.
Which we know is just linked to the spell, which, nice I guess, maybe, for Nuka Pseudo, and that's about it.
Yeah,
helpful of spells.
I was gonna say it's something that Alan could be using right now, actually, to make some of these rooms a little bit easier. We don't even know what the spell enemy is, and it could be something, whatever
bots.
Well,
that's what it looked like that's what I thought when Alan used it in one of the caves at one point. Is how I ID'd it a spell.
Yeah, it's possible that it's all the same across the board. Because
we don't normally see bots in Overworld, especially not on the West, right? And I know I distinctly remember Alan using the fire spell and ending up with a bot in the cave at some point.
We definitely do see a lot of bots on the Western Overworld. So I don't know. He did use it in the dark. I don't know what happened in the dark though.
Or I thought he was fighting a different enemy that wasn't a. Yeah, that was definitely not a bot. He was fighting something that wasn't a. I'm just having a brain fart. I thought it might have been spells, but I also might be wrong.
No, I'm taking you. I believe you. I believe you on that one because he hasn't cast it again. So if he thought it was like Fire Life or something, I would imagine we see more Fire Life casts right now. Yeah. We'll get the confirmation from Gob soon enough.
Yeah, we know from Gob can confirm already. It's not shield, it's not jump, and it's not fairy. When TH cast, I don't think it looked like it was thunder either. Boots, Cooper are not far from Gob's current position. They're in one of the caves over here. It might be just. I think it's actually this one right here. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
Yep, that is it.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like a cat. Oh, okay. There is a bot there. So I don't know.
Maybe not. This is the cave that TH tested spells, the fire in. Sorry. So.
Yeah, if he cast it right away, he would have turned a cat or an Octorok into a bot potentially. So I like that this is the conversation that's taken over. We're like, is it fire? Is it? We don't even know because Gob didn't check it again now. So
yeah, TH just made quicker work of P3 than Gob did, which is good for Alan.
Did he get the trophy?
I don't think so. Good point.
I think we're doing corner strats here. Okay. Gob's still collecting keys because he's not been to the maze yet. Oh my god, 42 experience shy. Go get that level, Alan. Double level this bad boy.
No, apparently he's just going to take it here. I'll put him to, what, 344 probably? No, actually, 434. Attack 4 is cheaper than Magic 4. That's uncommon.
That is pretty uncommon, yeah.
Yeah, Gob is well ahead on levels. 555 across the board, while Alan is at 434, is definitely making a difference.
Yeah, you're kind of seeing that here. Early game, the way that people play it, right? Alan was out of the gate very quickly, found a lot of stuff on the West, very good at exploring, but and another P back on the floor there. It could have been another $500. But he ends up with less levels based on however he played it. I don't know if there were a lot of up and A's, possibly some game overs in there that cost him some experience loss. But Gob also took a few game overs as well. So I don't really know where that trade-off really was. And Gob somehow managed to just get better levels. He did a little bit of grinding on that Iron Knuckle, but that really wasn't a huge game changer in my opinion. So I don't know, but Gob has done better level management, better experience management early on here.
Might have gotten a little bit extra in the terms of fighting small enemies, because we know there are 500 point P bags in the drop pool. Yeah. I think Gob tested fire. I still don't know for sure what that was.
I don't know either. I think he tried to cast it again, but he couldn't at that point. There was an Octorok standing there. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know either. Gonna go back for his 500 point P bag. Gob's getting to the point 1850 is his next level, where it's gonna be hard to get levels off enemies. Is this a River Canyon East? I thought it was vanilla like. That looks a bit different, as you see Risen P bag cave here for Alan, and that is the final item off the list for Gob.
It cannot be currently a River Canyon East due to there being a bug in the randomizer that only produces Dry Canyon Easts. Yeah. I
forget that. So, yeah.
I miss them as well, Star. I miss them as well.
Probably vanilla-like then, which is what my first thought of the East was. Just a lot of water on it. You're fine, Melandar. Gob is going to clear out the rest of this northwest corner, which we know isn't probably not going to be too much of anything.
Oh no, there's something here shooting stuff. I don't know if it's a Zora or if it's. I think it's going to be a Scorpion in the dark here. Yeah, that's a Scorpion.
And heart container for Alan.
Oh, it's kind of hard to tell because he's got bubbles as his. Well, you can see it in the dark there. He's got bubbles as his beam sprite. So, which also turns fireballs into bubbles as well. So. Can be a little confusing trying to identify certain enemies. In the dark, that is.
Alright, Gob's cleared out the east, the west now. Alan's cleared out the west, and they're both heading back to the east, it looks like.
So I missed what Gob did. I saw him over by Medicine Cave, but then I looked over at Alan, and I didn't see if we got a full clear of the northwest corner. Did Gob finally clear that out? There's nothing up there?
He cleared it, there's nothing up there.
Okay. Okay, so we still don't know how to get to DM. Currently, we do know how to get to the maze, and we've got a little bit of a cutoff area in the maze, which is going to be nothing. But we do know both the items are not in that little area because we've seen them both already. So,
whoa! For Alan here, just sitting out in the middle, right next to a river devil of utter uselessness again.
Yeah, another one of those.
Has spell of dubious usefulness. Yeah, I think Alan has. Yeah. I think most of it not being anything else, that's probably spell is for fire, and he doesn't care. Raid Rock, that was a bigger concern. We need that flute.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna need that flute. I will say
no, both runners going in for spell, so I guess maybe.
Maybe. Maybe
we keep going back and forth on this. I don't know at this point.
Oh my God! We need to put a halt to this race in the race room right now and say, "Hey guys, can you just tell us what spells, what fire is, please?"
Yeah, I've got no real idea at this point. But it is going to be spell for both runners in any case. Let's see what is left for that flute. We know it's not the west. We know it's not Maze Island. We know it's not palaces 1, 2, 3, or 5. So that leaves 4, 6. Sunken Peabag Cave and Nukasudo and DM, I think, for that flute.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even seen Nukasudo yet, correct?
Nope,
yeah.
Don't believe so.
Alright, Gob's about to get his glove.
Yep. We know that is very much required. Palaces 1 and 2 are both hard glove blocked.
Yeah, here's the thing, both of our runners were into palaces early, and, we kind of had this sort of free east here. This really wasn't too difficult to dig, and, again, we have that exhibit A of the glove just kind of chilling out here and waiting to be picked up, and both of our runners kind of wasting a little bit of time being glove blocked out of palaces.
Yeah, ooh, free spec rock here in DM. TAH just took a bridge over here.
Nice. Okay, we gotta go.
Not quite so free. No, yeah, we can take that cave just north of here. We'll be fine to get to Spec Rock. Or just northwest of TAH's present position to go. Yeah.
These 500 bags are dropping in abundance here. Gob is about to get that 1850 just off of killing enemies here, which is very nice.
We do know that this bridge is our only real way to DM because we don't know where the other side of that connector is, but wherever it is, it leads to a complete dead end in Maze Island, so, we don't care much about that side. Gob getting that heart container, which is rather nice for him. And 500 point P bag's not worth it.
Yeah, this
is magic for Alan, but not the greatest.
Yeah, we just need that flute, right? We just need that flute. We know where the medicine's at for Thunder, and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to look around for Hammer Cave. Again, we've got kind of easy checks to make on the east, but then again, those checks could be far away. Well, Hammer Cave could be far away from us as well. But
I was going to say, this DM looks like it could be kind of gnarly, so I might not try it just yet.
That's a great word, Star.
TH heading up to the middle third of the map now, as Gob is continuing to explore the south. Looks like the Valley of Death is to the southwest of TH's current position. We'll have to see how we are supposed to get there. I don't know if there's an entrance from the eastern side or if we'll need to find a way to the other side of the map. Gob doesn't yet have the hammer, which is down here somewhere in the south. I don't quite remember where.
Yeah, I don't remember where that is either. It was, water tile, according to Alan's tracker.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. And that one's closer to the... That one's closer to the... That one's closer to the raft. I just think Gob just hasn't back. I think Gob saw it, I just don't think he's gone back with boots yet. Alan's
Gob found Hammer Cave.
Up on... Oh, this is fun.
It must have been right there.
It was. I thought that was a dead end, but apparently not. I thought it was a path leading into a dead end, and Alan probably thought the same too, but apparently not. Alan, on the other hand, is in the far north here of the east and has found Old Kasuda. And just get the spell immediately, whatever this is. Shield. So that is Life in Old Kasudo of dubious usefulness.
Yeah, we got 2 caves over here as well. One of them could be sunken.
Okay, Cobra confirming that Hammer Cave looked a lot like a pass-through cave, as that is indeed sunken for Alan.
Hoping to find that flute somewhere. One of our 2 runners may have the answer here.
Decent chance of it. We're running out of locations for this flute.
All right, Gob. Oh!
Oh, that's a big find for Gob. That's a flute.
Yeah, that's a big
Thunder
deal.
Cooper is in Mito. Medicine is hinted to be in P5, which is on the east, somewhere. Gob is just gonna obey, which I think is the quicker way out of here. Alan picking up a heart container from Sunken P-Bag Cave. That is our final item off the east. I don't know when Alan's getting back to GP, or Death Mountain, right?
Yeah, Gob is in a great spot right now. He's in no mode, essentially. Just needs to go find P5 wherever it's at and get the medicine out of there. That'll be his Thunder cast, and he'll then be in go mode. He's ultimately in go mode right now.
Yeah, currently just going into P2, I guess, to beat the place, which he can do, so why not, I suppose. Um, 556 should be plenty. Yeah. Varies like 30 at Magic 5, which isn't the cheapest thing, but should be fine. Oh, and there's our Valley of Death entrance for Alan there on the northern side. Okay.
Yeah, I guess something that could hold up Gob is he doesn't have the magic key, so like you say, he's relying on these fairy casts, and if there's a lot of doors or there's just kind of a labyrinth of palace rooms in these palaces, he might be up and a lot, he might be death abusing a lot. We'll see what he finds.
Yeah.
But Alan's got the better spot with that key.
Was on Maze Island, so Gob...
Yeah.
I think it was the longer of the 2-item caves, though, so I don't think Gob's gonna... I don't even know if Gob even stumbles across it. I don't know that he would. I don't think he's going all the way in for a potential indie key at this point, so... Alan's clearing out the northern third, which is pretty empty. We are missing one of our palaces here on the east. I'm not sure where it is. We know one's in the Three-Eyed Rock and the second's in the Valley of Death, but there's one outstanding still, and where is it is a good question right now. I think TAH is trying to find it. I'm not sure where it is.
Sorry, did you ask where the other palace was on the east here?
Yeah. We know we know one's on Three-Eyed Rock. That's here, right here. We know one's in the Valley of Death, which TAH has seen the entrance to. Gob will eventually need to go physically find the entrance to the Valley of Death, which will take him a couple minutes because it's way up north, but he'll find it at some point. But yeah, I don't know where our third palace is.
Well, there were 2 caves facing south by Old Kasuda there, one of those being sunk and the other one being what would have to be a pass-through, I guess? Or did that take us to, was that a continent connector? I don't know if we checked it. I think he got the heart. And up and A, did he up and A out of there? We never checked that other cave, right?
I don't think we did. That might be our way to this, to the
Kinda
western
like the south.
side of the middle, I think, because we
Yeah.
haven't been there. We know the Valley of Death is like smack dab in the, like the Valley of Death Palace is like smack dab in the middle of the map. So we haven't seen this. We haven't seen this map to the west of it. I don't think. So that might be accessible from going from the raft tile. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could be like Death Valley volcano kind of blocks and separates the eastern or western halves of that middle section on the eastern continent.
Yeah. We were discussing earlier in this stream about how the way we discuss the maps can sound utterly confusing to a person not familiar with it. Just as Vanilla-like West are divided approximately into halves, Vanilla-like East are divided into thirds. And we haven't seen the western side of the middle third, basically.
Yeah, it helps to think of like something like a keypad with like a number pad 1 through 9. Although a number pad has the small numbers on the bottom. Think of it like a phone, right, where the small numbers are on the top. And so we're looking at essentially getting to the number 4 spot on that 3x3 grid.
Pretty much.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
there it is.
There we are. You can see next door with life in it.
Yeah, if we can't get in here with 5, oh boy.
Alan might end up on a magic door hunt, which could be a pain.
Could be a pain, could be a blessing, because he may go back to DM, but if he doesn't just walk into the Hammer Cave, which is right there, he's going to be all over DM, which is going to be a nightmare.
I thought it wasn't a pass-through cave looking at it. Gob was thorough and made sure, but Alan almost certainly also thinks it's a pass-through cave to a dead end. I'm just gonna check the spell tower, though. We'll see what this is.
Yeah, funny enough, I say that Gob is having to use magic, but obviously there's so many keys in the drop pool that he's kind of able to save magic because of that.
Yep. Alright, I want to get a 6 magic jar out of Nukasudo, so we'll see if that is enough for Old Lady.
Oh, enough for Old Lady.
Right,
she has a name, you know.
Anyway, life spell picked up as well. God looking for that 2630, it seems. It does get that 500 point P bag. I'm just killing small enemies, trying to get that next 500 point P bag, I think, from the drop pool. P2, having a number of options. It did not look like TH could get the item out of Nukasudo, and that's GP. Okay, so Ellen at least isn't going to go spend some time in that palace, which is the other thing I was worried about, is he might get stuck in there, but he's not going to do that, because that's VP. It looks like that was the only way to this tiny pocket of the east, is that little pass-through.
Apparently
no,
he's
you
walking
can walk
up from
the coast.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite sure where the edge of the map was. Apparently that was just a one tile wide cap.
I've seen the item room in 2 and does a triple take and then remembers that it is actually just the candle.
And he knows he just Bob knows he just needs the medicine, which is in P5, so he does not care.
Well, does Alan, I mean, he's got all the tools to start digging into these palaces regardless of not having the flute.
He does, he has gotten all the overworld items on the east, so that's not what he's looking for. I am uncertain what Alan is looking for, to be honest with you.
I don't know if
He's
we have...
going over the eastern overworld. I'm not sure what specifically for, though, as Gob is out of 2 now, heading for P1.
Yeah, his tracker shows that he has picked up everything in the east here.
My notes show it as well. Alan has picked up everything out of the east. Hammer, 2 hearts in the glove off the overworld. The magic jar to Nukasudo, the other one's behind 7 jars, so he's not getting that anytime fast. for Cub, and he's seen all the. He doesn't need old Kasuto. Wherever that is, I'm not sure. He doesn't need it.
We'll have to see how much Thunder is to cast, though. It's entirely possible that it's going to be over 80.
That is true. Gob could be in a bit of a pickle if that's the case. We'll see. Alan's gonna go back to the Valley of Death here now, and is gonna go through a very long valley with, to go clear what will either be P4 or P5. We know it's clearable, it's just gonna be a minute here.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The other one's going to be under Three-Eyed Rock.
Yep. I guess we're set for Gob. Pretty quick find once you get past that glove block.
Yeah, 3 trips in the Palace one doesn't feel amazing, but we're at least done with it now.
Yeah, very, very quick course at an attack 6. Blink and you miss it. That's done, and this is probably life 7 for Gob. Nope, past through cave in the valley. Just a very long walk. Yeet, gets the encounter skip. And Gob is gonna head straight east. Yow! For Alan. Oh, that's a game over. That's a cost. That's a big time sink to get back.
Yeah.
And he's decided to go into P2 first, which I guess he's here. He's hoping for a slightly better levels for the east, I suppose. Might as well. Gob is gonna get up stab and here under Darunia, now that he has the magic for it.
Yeah, be interesting to see where he goes next. Maybe Three-Eyed Rock. He's over here in the east, so that's the next stop. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know where the other palace is at, but I mean, it's just a matter of time before he uncovers it. It's not like it's too hidden.
No, he is gonna spend some time looking for it. He also hasn't found Maze Island. The connector cave was the connector cave was somewhere down here in the southwest, according to my notes. So he'll find that at some point eventually. He knows he needs a way off. He knows he still needs a cave, so he will look for that still.
Yeah, it's possible he goes and looks into DM for the cave, and then finds that cave that is literally just 2 steps, and that's going to be great.
Well, he's going to head north here first, so he's going to find GP in short order, which is good for him on knowledge.
Yeah, as well as the entrance to Death Valley, I think is right here.
No, that one's further north by Old Kasuto.
Okay.
By New Kasuto. Was it? No, yeah. What? No. Well, I'm getting my map mixed up. It is up north, is where that is.
I see it. Yeah.
I'm checking to make sure that is not the connector cave he wants.
Alan with this terrible jump finally gets it there. Oh, the double. Okay. It always sucks. It sucks to get up. Well, I say sucks, but it's tough to get up that 3-tile high jump. And then you miss the 4-tile jump, and it's like you got to do a 3-tile again. It's like, oh, come on.
Alright, Gob picked up that hammer he missed earlier. He is in like a right quadrant for he's already in the part of the map for his cave to Maze Island, which I believe is down here somewhere in the southwest. I just don't know where specifically.
Oh, Alan might take a bubble to the face again here, okay? He's in safe territory.
Gob's gonna check New Kasuto. He's gonna get that magic jar, which is good for him at least. That'll ensure that he can cast Thunder. Other than that, life spells of dubious use.
I guess we'll get a chance to see how much health this restores. Not right now, of course, but
I was going to say, not right now, because Gob is full health.
it's always the fun thing to see that it's going to be, 1 to 5 bars on this flag set on what it refills.
Mm-hmm. No, never mind. Gob's not even going to bother with the spell tower. I might have in this position, just in case it is a magic jar for thunder cast ability, which it is. But then again, if he gets to GB and doesn't have castable thunder, he might go check the spell tower because it's right next door, and that would work out. His bigger concern right now is probably finding Maze Island, which, it's somewhere around here, I'm just not sure where.
Yeah, the longer this holds him up, the better, Alan is, obviously, I mean, he's a little behind just because of that flute, but that flute isn't that far away. He doesn't know that, but I'd say he's just behind because he doesn't have that knowledge right now, whereas, again, Gob is essentially just ready to beat the game. But
yeah.
Is missing that location. They're both missing a location, I guess.
They are. Gob's gonna go check P4, though, first, which is our Red Rock Palace, and that means P5 is in the valley.
Yeah, that would have been a fun Goomba fight at Attack 4 for Alan.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
I think it did an Attack 3 in the last game, if I'm not mistaken. That was, if not that one, the one before that sometime. It was sometime recent. Quite the fight.
Yeah. Doable, but very slow, and you have to be very cautious.
Yeah, Gob first into 4 here. We don't have any knowledge on where this boss is at, so Gob has shown us all kinds of new stuff here.
Yep. Gonna take the top of this elevator shaft.
Funny enough, we had another glove block at the bottom of that 3-level elevator shaft. It's the same room that's been used twice now.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times by now across our various palaces. Alan in 2 now. I feel like it took Gob a little bit to find Helmet Head here.
He's almost there. I think it's the bottom of this elevator coming up.
I think so.
Item in 4.
We have no idea what this is. I'm surprised Gob is going for this and not getting the spell tower, but okay. Magic Jar is worth it, I guess.
Yeah, that would have been really nice had he had spell tower as well, because then that would have been all 7. And if we have magic locked magic in the basement, then that would have been all 8, and he would have been absolutely, totally stacked in terms of magic then at that point.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to say for sure who's ahead of Eternal Midnight, especially because it is going to take Gob a few minutes to fully Gob still has a fair bit of Eastern exploration to do. He has managed to miss the Maze Island Connector Cave, which I think is, according to my notes, is somewhere in the southwest corner. He just hasn't found it, unfortunately. And he also needs to head all the way to the northern end of the map to go find the entrance to the Valley of Death, which is going to take him a couple minutes. In and of itself, it's not fast to get all the way there.
Yeah, Gob actually does.
On the other hand, Alan thinks his Hammer Cave is a pass-through cave, and we don't know when he's getting back to it, so... It is good for Alan, though, that he has an advantage in that he knows where, what 2/3 of his palace items are, which helps a bit, but still. And say Chroma raiding with the party of 2. GG's on your race earlier. I thought I won't spoil what happened there. Since that just finished. And thanks for the raid. He used to level as all he was racing Chroma when he saw earlier in chat.
Yeah, we saw another dead end in 4 there, so I don't know what... Well, Gob's got that multi-level elevator to pick numerous directions from, so he'll be back there. He actually does have the hammer as well. He was in Nukasudo, which was under the forest tile. He eventually found it on the water tile.
Yeah, he got that out of the southwest corner that he was missing. He just hasn't found the... He just hasn't managed to find the other thing in the southwest corner that he could use, which is the Maze Island connector. We'll see it at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if Alan goes back to P6, which is there, and doesn't have the hint for the item in it, as compared to going back to Death Mountain, which looks like a gnarly mess. Homicide shouldn't be too bad of an attack 4 here. That's a dead end for Gob.
Wow, is that a 4-way elevator in 4 that goes left into a room that leads to an elevator that goes down into another 4-way junction? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
That is gem number 3 place for Alan, so they are technically tied, but Alan's got a bit of an advantage on Eastern Exploration. Gob's got the advantage on the flute. And Gob also has a bit of a level advantage. 555 versus 667.
Yeah, I wonder where we're headed next for Alan now, as choices dwindle here. You know, DM isn't that far, well, okay. He still might think that 4 is accessible in Death Valley, right? So he might go back there. He needs to anyway, so it might be the best play to make right now.
Well, Alan's heading north. Not quite sure why. I think he got a bit lost.
Yeah, it's possible he thought there was a Death Valley entrance up here.
Unfortunately, it is not. So you have to go all the way. You have to go east from the raft tile, all the way north, and then back west again to get to the valley. I think it's kind of tucked away up north, in a rather remote corner of the map.
Or I guess we could head back to 6 on the maze. Do we know what Barbara's got?
Nope, haven't a clue.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's a play to make as well.
Alan's not doing that, because the connector to Maze Island's down in the southwest of the east. It's not over here. He's going back to the Valley of Death. He's looking for that palace, which we know to be P5, and he knows is not GP. So he's gonna go try and beat it and clear that item out. We know he game overed in there earlier, which he might be feeling bad about too, as Gob finally finds Karok.
Yeah, I don't know if there was an easier way to get there. There was another elevator junction just below us, so I don't know if you could have come from the left-hand side of that room and gone up and made this a little bit easier. But Gob was in here for a few minutes. He was in here for a few minutes.
Yeah. We see this very, very long walk across basically the entirety of the eastern continent to get to, the Valley of Death.
Yeah, that death right there is
Alan.
Is so wasteful. You gotta have that fairy cast ready, because he had magic to cast fairy, but you essentially just use the, when you're dying with magic and you could have avoided the death, then that's just like double costly right there, right? However you want to look at that. Now here's what I will say: if you're not super confident with fairy feet, and he's kind of inching closer, he's got it. Okay. I was gonna say, you can just ferry through the encounter and just go, because if he misses these,
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, if he misses these, it's already down a life, which is 2 casts to fairy. Oh man, he's almost there though. He's got another life, and he's just got to make it through 2 more of these encounters.
Goper, sadly there is nothing close for up A's. GP's north of the raft tile, Valley of Death. The Three-Eyed Rock is down to the southeast, and the Valley of Death is way on the other end of the map here, as we can see Gob making his way slowly over to it.
Oh, we did have a castable fairy still. He opted to do the encounter skip there. He missed the...
Yeah.
No, wait. Oh, I'm confused. I'm sorry. I've screwed that up because I looked at Gob. He got the encounter skip, but we did have another fairy cast, so that was a little confusing, but whatever. Yeah, sorry.
You're fine. It's the fairy is 30 at Magic's 5 and Magic's 6.
That's what I thought.
So it's...
Yeah, he had like 32 magic, if not a little bit more than 2 bars, and I was wondering. I was like, it must be. I'm thinking it must be 35, and I'm like, no. I thought I saw it was 30.
Yeah, because Alan was at like half a bar of health, half a bar of magic there at the end of the Valley of Death. Dom making absolutely sure that his Maze Island connector is not here. Unfortunately, it's not. I hope for Gob's sake he doesn't try taking DM for his Maze Island connector, because that would be bad.
Yeah, there's a small chance that if that other cave connector is in DM, that he can still actually technically use it. I'm not going to go into details if we see it, because it's going to be confusing to explain it, but there's a small glitch you can do that might, if things align well, that might actually allow him to use Maze Island, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm also having some issues with Fairy Feet. It's just going to ferry through this encounter normally. This is a rather pink P5.
Yeah, Gob is on life 8 right now, so he can tank anything and everything.
That's not an issue. He had an extra one. He got a 1 from somewhere coming in, so he's fine on that.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and then those get off the last 2 Fairy Feet, so he is now into P5 about a minute after Alan, I want to say. I keep mixing up.
Sounds about right.
Today, brain.
Alright, so we see a loop on Alan's side there. He came from the bottom left here, and he went up and right, and looped around to the top left, so now he's going back down and right. So we'll see if Gob makes the same choice, or if he just saves a little bit of time by accident.
Yeah. We know that Alan is not going to lose time in getting the item out of here, actually, because we know this is the medicine, and they both need it for Thunder. So that is good for Alan, that he is clearing this place looking for the medicine, because he needs it, and so does Gob.
There was a 1-up pickup on Alan's side there, saw that. Okay, well, this is the item room. So that's out of the way.
Yep, there's the medicine.
I think when you're looking for the item, it's always nice to find the item before the boss. Just because when you get to the boss, then you can just place the gem and go without having to backtrack. There's probably like 6 rooms or so, 5-ish rooms that separate them here. If Gob goes up, though, it's going to be a little bit more of just overall time.
Gonna head right, looks like.
Wow, this is very linear.
It is.
Okay. Just keeps going.
Just keep going.
Yeah, now Gob not having done that. Maybe he's about 4 rooms behind. He might be cruising a little bit faster because he's got just better levels here.
Yeah, he's taking more hits. He can tank more hits. He doesn't have to play as cautiously.
Yeah.
He can one-shot the Dire Knuckle, for instance, and not even probably pick up the 1-up there. And nice save on the fairy.
And here's that room again, the glove block on the left, and this is an elevator here.
We've seen this elevator room in various palaces quite a few times today. Oh, this is fun. There you go on the jump for Alan. Be a little finicky.
Alright, so it's actually just stay down and go right.
Yep.
Guma can't be too much further in? I don't know. P5 can be kind of big, though.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it could be pretty soon, or it could still be a bit. So if Gob holds right here in this elevator, he's really close to Alan right now.
Yeah, Gob is, looks like he's about, He was about 50 seconds behind Alan, but Alan took the detour upstairs. We'll see if Gob does the same thing.
Nope. Not yet, at least.
Looks like
Life
a 4-bar.
I was gonna, yes.
Funny, we're both
4
watching
bars.
it.
Have it to be a convenient point to comment on, so.
Alan saw a dead end there to the right?
I wasn't paying attention, but this is not dead end. This is the not dead end variant of this room.
Yeah, well, he came through here left to right, so he's walking it back for something.
Yeah, I'm not sure as Gob turns around there and heads back downstairs.
Wow. This was just a very long dead end.
Looks like it, and Gob has made the conclusion that nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah, and now he's in the lead because Alan's walking it back, and there's not a junction for quite a while since before that item room, and that's probably 5-6 rooms away at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good minute for Alan to get back there. Well, Cooper, I don't think our very first right, whatever it was, is Goomba. They had to take an immediate left, as you saw there, for Gob. And then we've got some elevators, I think, is what we have to figure out.
There's an elevator down here. I don't know if there was a junction. Oh, okay. Oh, we're dipping in the lava.
Whoops for Gob.
Yeah, if there's a left here, I imagine this is going to be the way to go.
Yeah.
Alan might just want to be holding on to that experience at this point.
Gob is going to take the very first left he sees, by the way, here.
This is an elevator up, so this could be Goomba here.
Yeah, I don't believe we've seen this path yet. And verdict is... yep, that's it. So Gob will be our first run around to P5. Gooma's hitting hard, but does have the hearts to deal with it. Looks like Gooma's taking out just under a bar of health a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're shielded too here.
Yeah, which helps. And Gob's got plenty of magic and a life spell. He, should be fine. There we go. Alan not upping though means he's gonna be a while before he takes that first left.
I
Not
think
sure
he's...
where Alan is, but there might be a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if they were this junction. Oh. Okay.
Oh, he's upping. Well, that might help. Magic 7. Yeah, up A, just safe quit out. Gonna go back to the west, turn in that medicine, then he really needs to just... We'll see what Gob does looking for Maze Island, because he still hasn't found it.
Yeah, this does not feel good. 71 minutes into the game, no location on Maze Island. He is definitely feeling bad about this one here.
Oh, for sure. Maze Island connector is a continental connector, Cave J. Coper. My notes have it as being somewhere in the southwest portion of the east. I'm not quite sure where exactly, but Gob's missed it. Just didn't walk in that direction, I guess.
Yeah, here we'll get a chance to see how much thunder is. Probably 60-something.
I thought that was a 70-something, but...
It was 68.
Oh, okay. Well, your eyes are better than mine. That's castable for just over 4 bars. That's... Alright, Gob's picked up Thunder now. He just needs to go find P6, as TAH is now in Kuma. Attack 5, but that gets him down.
It's a really nice Goomba fight, all things considered. Gob is getting bopped around a lot, and Ellen just kind of asserted a little bit of dominance there and said, Goomba, it's time to go.
Yeah, alright, Gob, what do you do now? Because...
Yeah. Oh, is he taking the bridge to DM? I think he's going to DM.
It looks like it. Oh no, Gav. It makes sense from his perspective. It really does. It's just feels bad.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh.
Maybe he's checking the coast. No, okay, he's not going yet. That's good. Unfortunately, it's not this way. I forget where exactly. My notes do say it's on the southern side of the map, and this is not it.
Yeah, I mean, Alan found it pretty early on in his first stint through the east here. I believe it was his first check, and he found it, and he got the stuff off there.
Yeah. The items themselves weren't particularly consequential. The key and a heart container, neither of which mattered all that much, given Gob's better levels and the keys in the drop pool. But Gob's gonna go back to the northern side, full clear this, find out there's absolutely nothing up here, and then we'll see what he does. It's not a long trip as well as him killing a couple fairy feats, but Alan's getting a little lost himself. I'm not sure where he's going right now.
Yeah, he's walking around the west again, and I don't know exactly...
He's seen everything here. Unless he's hoping that there's another way to DM, but he should know there's only one way there, because he's the one who saw that dead end of Maze Island.
Yeah, so I was afraid of this, that Gob was going to come back up here next to Sunken. There's another pass-through cave going south, and I guess, as we've seen, it does not actually connect to the south side. This looks like it's probably just going to dead end. Oh, he's not going to check it. Okay, I lied.
I think he realizes that can't be it. I think he's just making really, really sure there is absolutely nothing up north here.
Oh, is Alan... Alan's looking for frickin' Mito to turn into the medicine.
It's right. It's straight west of Start, Alan.
He's standing next to it.
Straight west of Start. Like, this is Start. Head west and you're there as Gob gets dead ended.
That was a really great plot of land there. Nice green grass next to some fresh water. That was a great spot to just retire after this seed is over.
I mean, it's also the absolute middle of nowhere.
It's probably warm waters too. You're right next to an active volcano. I mean, that's like a sauna. Gorgeous. Prime real estate.
I guess I am.
Star, if you don't want to come over because you're afraid of an active volcano, just say so.
No, I mean, more so the nice thing is that plot of land is in the absolute middle of nowhere. Have you seen how long it takes to get there from anything?
As long as it's got a good internet connection, I'm all for it.
Huh. Okay, Gob's heading back south. Good for him, as I'm honestly not sure what Alan's looking for. We
say good for him, but there's a bridge down here that takes us to Death Mountain, so it might not be good for him.
Yeah.
Oh no! Here we go.
Oh dear. I really hope for Gob's sake that this is a quick trip through DM. We know the other Continental Connector Cave is here. He will see it and find out it's an absolute dead end, but that won't tell him that it's not just both Connector Caves in DM.
So the funny thing is they could both be dead-ended. Those continent connectors could both be blocked off wherever the other one is at. It could actually be blocked off. It's possible that one of them is just absolutely a complete 100% dud on both sides. As long as everything else is...
we've seen all four. We've seen all four, Mirage Day.
Oh, we saw the cave that takes us... But, well, we saw the cave on the maze, but we never saw the other side of it, right?
I guess true. We're assuming it's somewhere in Death Mountain, but I don't actually know where it is. By the way, this is a really weird DM. We got the bridge dropped us off somewhere in the very, very small pocket of the southern coast, but there's no north-facing pass-through caves, which is really weird. You've just got these couple of caves facing west and east, which is really strange.
He's got to go west. It's a north-south caldera, is what I believe it is.
You think so? Because I'm having a real time because this is such a tiny bit of land here. Well, Alan's not going to turn in his medicine just yet. He's really lost. I guess Alan was double checking that there wasn't a pass-through cave on the last that he'd missed, which you can't thank for connecting on this, which he hasn't.
Oh.
You have the P back here.
Yeah, we had to check some spec rock there.
But seriously, how do we go north on this maze DM? I can't figure it out.
We got to go west. West before north. I think that's where we're headed now on Gob. He's going to come out in the middle section here and then go west.
I think so. As Alan has just gone back to Maze Island, as I totally missed where that cave was.
No,
that's my point though. Is that is Hammer Cave?
I didn't see that as a dead end. Wild. Okay. Well, Ellen won't have a hard time finding Hammer Cave because he can't dig the rest of DM. The rest of DM looks like it's actually blocked off.
I think we just have like these 8 caves on DM and that's it,
Yeah.
which is amazing. And I think Gob has realized, wait, I just can't go north? ?
Wow, this is I mean, this would be thrown out as a bugged DM, like unreachable, but it doesn't need to actually reach the other 3/4 of it. So
it's more than 3/4. I think it's like 80%. I think it's like 85 to 90% of DM is inaccessible today. Good grief.
Yeah, so this should, at that point, you almost.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, watch the race room to make sure no one's asking, is the seed completable? At least from Gob's side.
Gob is going to go back to the west, making sure he's not missing a continental connector cave because he doesn't realize he missed a cave on the east. Alan took it to get to Maze Island here. I just missed where it was again. It is on the east. It's not far from the raft isle because, as you said earlier, Alan found it very quickly in his eastern exploration. Gob just has done the unfortunate thing that you do in Z2R sometimes, where you never quite walk past a landmark for whatever reason you might not have done it, and you never go back to there.
Yeah, agreeing with Ellender there, not all the caves are... I'm 100% backed on that one, that not all the caves are guaranteed to be accessible.
It's funny because this time it's... Yeah, it's funny, Elendar, because this time it's also... One of our continental connectors is, I guess, permanently inaccessible from both ends.
Yeah, one of them's on the maze.
And with a literal 100% dead end, and the other side has to be a DM, I think. Yeah, Elendar, this seed, that permanently 90% inaccessible DM contains a connector cave. The other side is Maze Island, which is also completely inaccessible from Maze Island, which is rather weird. Yeah, thanks, Elendar. That is one of those. Feels like it didn't break the seed, but it definitely feels like unintended consequences of what happened to it. Gabu. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's a bit of weird cave logic on Maze Island currently, so could be just the cause of part of DM being cut off. But again, with the randomizer is going to check itself. Obviously, is able to be reached. As Hammer Cave and Spec Rock able to be reached. So at that point, it's like, yep, we're good to go, folks. Ship it, and then play it. Yeah.
Gob, unfortunately, has really seriously lost does not realize he's missed one cave on the east, as Alan is getting bullied quite hard here in P6, good grief. He's just running into every single head near in that room, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to take a death to... Alan sometimes goes AFK for a moment.
It's really slow.
Well, I'm not. He's got the glove. He can get through all of these rooms. He can get through the room upstairs.
No, he's apparently taking the world's most painful... I don't think we're that far from start. I think it's faster to take an up A than to do this. Because they're doing scratch damage. Yeah, that's not worth it. He thinks he needs fairy. I guess he doesn't have jump is the issue. Mariah in that next room without a glove. With glove.
Yep. All you need is the glove. Okay, jump makes it easier, but all you need is the glove. Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't realize it, I guess.
You can carve your steps out without the jump spell in there. But it is helpful, and I guess if you're not used to it or not good at doing it, perhaps that's what's holding it back.
Alright, Alan did lose some time there, which is good for Gob.
Gob just going to look over every single cave again here.
Gob is very, very lost.
Well, this is giving Ellen the option to come back, but Ellen still has to go get the flute, so...
You know, once he goes to DM, the flute's free because you can't access 90% of DM today.
That's true. So it's like ticking clock for Gob here. He's in the lead, but man,
he's sailing back east. That's good. Unfortunately, he's also going north, which is not good. Oh god, this feels bad.
This 6 is also looking kind of long, so even when Gob gets here, he's still going to have a little bit of work cut out for him.
It looks like it, yeah.
At this point, 84 minutes in, Gob's like, well, I'm just waiting for Ellen to finish this one. Let's just walk around the east.
I mean, he's going back south. That is what he needs to do. That's good.
I saw a cave down there, but I don't know if that's risen or if that's actually the maze connector. But if he's going to recheck every cave, we're going to see it here in a moment. I think it's straight south from where he's at.
He's going to go to the town first, and then head south and west, and it should be here in the southwest. He should find it, I think, if he keeps going.
What is that?
I thought this was the item cave. Nope, apparently not. Okay, well, I think Gob just got befuddled here for a second.
He's gonna get his key here.
Okay, he's not. I mean, he's an hour 25 and Alan's somehow still not done. I don't think he wants to spend the time getting his NIT key, and he doesn't need it.
That's true. I mean, it could be a magic container, though.
Could have been a magic container, I guess, but I understand the play at this point.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, Cooper, it definitely feels bad when you end up in a situation like Bob's found himself in, where you just completely, I guess he thought that was Risen Peatback Cave or something, and just never checked that cave. Especially because it was so close to the raft hub, but he is in P6 now, which is good for him.
Too bad we can't get a live listen-in on Gob's mic right now. I'd love to hear what he's saying.
Huh.
All right, Dragon.
Okay, that was a bit of a dig there for Alan.
Yeah, I think there was a good bit of linearity to the route here.
I didn't see it myself, but he does have it marked on his presence tracker that it was a red jar in here, so like he has found that at least. He won't be coming back in for that. Which makes sense, he's been in here quite a while.
Oh no.
That's not what you want to do though, yikes.
Right into the ragu.
Yep. Barry's still 30 at Magic 7, so not getting any cheaper today, it seems. Well, I'm not sure if that's going to be Attack 7 or Magic 8 for Gob.
Yeah, hard to know with some randomized experience values.
I'm going to pick up the key here just to save the magic later. This is gonna be, Magic 6 probably for Helen? Well, don't do that! Has one life left, but yikes.
Yeah, this is, a little scary here. Oh. Wow. We jumped over to that third platform and I was like, wait, that fire's gonna come out soon.
Yeah.
I think it's one junction at start. It's either that dead end that both the runners saw, and then you're going to be straight to Barba. There might be another junction along the way, though, but it is a pass-through item room as well, so...
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm just gonna not say anything about this Barba fight for Alan so I don't comms curse him.
Well, it's looking good so far. 4 more bars. We got 4 off. 4 more to go. I'm chancing it. Okay, final bar. Here it is. Oh, easy dragon. Oh my god. Oh, I thought
he just jumped off into the lava there.
I thought he
It does get it finally.
Thought his feet were gonna clip the last bit of fire. Oh my god.
Right? Jeez, way to give our cops a heart attack here, as he does place his 5th gem on 2840. Gonna take a magic 6 and get out of here.
All right, well, for Alan, what does he have left? He's got Hammer Cave. He's got 7 containers to get into the basement, which he cannot get to.
Nope, I think, where is he?
So I guess that confirms our 8th container is going to be in the basement because Gob's
It has
got...
to be.
Yeah.
We've seen every other check in the game. The jar Alan's missing is a P4, which is behind that flute, which obviously he hasn't found yet. Alan has found Mito at least, so that's good.
Yeah, that little bit of time spent looking around to the west for Mito, at least that's what I assume was happening there. That was some time that was really unnecessary.
Which is good for Gob, given that Gob spent a very long time looking for this Maze Island.
Yeah.
P4 took a little bit for Gob as well, so TH we know will find. TH we know has to go to Hammer Cave now because, according to his personal tracker and for my own thoughts, he's seen everything else available, so he has to go there. And we know Hammer Cave is absolutely free. Alan's going to feel very bad when he sees it. And then it's going to be off to P4 for him.
Yeah, and 4 wasn't entirely free, but I mean, if he does it, if he doesn't get too lost in there, and he does it about as fast as Gob did, or maybe even a little faster potentially, they're both going to be in GP at the same time. Gob's going to have a little bit of a lead here, though.
Yeah, this is still a race, especially just they both got really trolled by the map random today, apparently. TH thinking Hammer Cave was a pass-through because it sure looked like one, and Gob just completely walking past the Maze Island connector. That said, he is on Garba before TH gets back to Hammer Cave, so that's good.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick 6 for him.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible. He's gonna... let's see, he's probably gonna up A, I think. Its fastest way back to GP is to up A and take the raft tile. Take whatever level this is and just get out of here. Alan's now gonna just stare quizzically at this DM for a minute, going, okay, what's going on here? And here we are. Bit of a double take, I think.
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was Hammer Cave here. I thought Hammer Cave was over on the other side by Spec Rock.
Nope, man, this is Hammer Cave. It looks like it leads to a pass-through cave, leads to dead end on the other side of that mountain, but nope. And that is 778 for Gob. He is set to go. Alan's probably going to be at, like, 666 across the board. Either that or 567.
Yeah.
Gob's going to have about approximately his lead's going to be approximately a P4 ahead, more or less. He's gonna get into GP as Alan gets this flute, basically.
Yeah, this could be about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. Hey, TH picked up the flute at like the exact same second Gob walked up to the GP tile on my screen. 132.29, I think that was current for Gob. Something like that. Immediate waffle room.
Yeah, Alan has a lot more hearts, so we'll see if that comes into play here.
Yeah, he got Gob never checked. I think Risen P-Bag Cave was one of his heart containers. I think he didn't get the one off Maze Island either.
Yeah, I apologize. This had a lot more hearts. It's just 2 more, but still. And yes.
130 GP does not feel good. Absolutely not.
No.
Alan has to feel bad about getting his flute at an hour 30.
Yeah, each of them feeling terrible about completely separate things.
Oh, for sure. They think their opponent's got to be done any second now. Any second that done is coming in. Double waffle room, costing a bit of jump for Gob here. First waffle wasn't terrible, second waffle had a pair of chickens, and oh, hi T-Bird. Reruns in from start isn't terrible at least. Unfortunately that does mean that the rest of GP is available for Darklink to hide out in.
Yeah, this could be over soon, or this could be a slog. We'll see.
Yep. Attack 7 is making a pretty quick done in T-Bird, though. Loses the pendulum a bit, and takes a death. Ouch. Is that Attack 7 taking out 1 bar of health per hit, by the way?
Yeah, it's possible.
Looks like it to me, at least.
That would be as strong as Attack 8 in Vanilla.
Yep, that is. Okay, jeez. Gob lost the pendulum a little bit the first time, which is I think why he took a death, but has it down now. Very nice.
Yeah, I think Alan took an immediate left in P4 here. Oh, no, I was going to say, no, Karok's room is off of an elevator, so...
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Karok was not this fast. Got a junction here for Gob. That's a left. Gonna head down and right.
Alan not recognizes this dead-end room here, unfortunately spending some time. Ooh.
And Gob's got a dead end, so up left it is.
Linear GP so far.
Yep. 2 waffles, a T-Bird, and an up left is what we're doing so far.
Oh, wow, that was close.
Yeah. I thought Gob was going into the lava there. Very... Okay, gets through the room, though. Phew. Got more options here.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Looks like it's going to branch off here.
Yeah, got it up, the left, and the left.
Yeah, so the other thing, Gob not having the key, I don't think he's got any keys in his pocket. I'm not entirely sure about that. Oh, it's a dead end! It's more linearity!
Yeah, wow, this GP is just linear. Up left again, because everything else is a dead end after T-Bird.
And that's a landing room back there, so it's possible that if we see a drop that it connects to that particular landing room.
Which would be rude, because this is relatively close to T-Bird.
Yeah.
Gob's down close, running low on health now. Just got 2 bars of health left. And this is his second life right now. Got another junction. Up into more options, and that's a left. Oh, this could be ugly. This is what Alan needs for there to be multiple junctions, but yikes.
Yeah, Alan not having a good time in this 4.
Yeah, Gob is going to take the only right off this elevator shaft. That magic jar is really handy for Gob. Going to use that to cast a life spell and get his health back.
Yeah, otherwise we had the bottom floor left, the middle left, and the top left, which was an upstab block.
Yep, okay, this goes up right into... Well, that's linear right now. Queuing up Fairy in case he gets trolled. And Fairy here, gonna keep going. This right so far looking pretty linear. Alan is still lost in P4.
Possible. It's a fake out fairy room. Did not have to cast it here. Could have saved some magic.
Yeah. To your left and one right, odds are the right loops into one to the left. It's quite possible, Slamu, as double chicken knight here.
They don't call
Nice
this a
work
fun
from-
room for no reason.
Yeah, Gob does manage to not fall into the lava there, so he goes, I didn't get close of it. Let's get through. And waffle room. Emoji variety.
I'm sure the nerves are going at this point. The nerves affecting any sort of execution that he would otherwise be calm at killing things. He's not taking a ton of damage and rushing. This is definitely where this all picks up. Oh, is this the bottom left is upstairs the four-way?
This might. Let's see what this up.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a loop. All right. Top left or middle left is the question. Top left it is. Into an upstep block.
Alan having a terrible time with this P4 here, not able to find Karok, probably spending as much, if not a little bit more time than Gob already in this.
Gob down to his last life.
Is that a bird guarding the
Him
top
up
there?
here. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, Gob also got pretty lost in P4, so this feels about on par for how that went. Now, Gob survives the red chicken, but he is down to just 3 bars of health now, so he has to hope Dark Link is soon or he finds a dead end soon, because... Not what he wants. Waffles and syrup room. Thankfully he didn't have an issue getting past... Too much of an issue, hopefully, getting past this blue chicken. As Alan has finally found Karok.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. Gob's seen a lot of this GP. Ellen's going to be at a pretty big disadvantage here.
Yeah, and attacks, what is at max attack 6 is probably not going to be 1 hit per bar of health for T-Bird, which will be a disadvantage also.
I was going to say God needs the game over, is to give Alan an advantage here. He may, there's going to be more bubbles over here.
Yeah.
Okay, he's safe.
Survives the room, but he's really not that much health at this point. Thankfully, just nothing much there. If a chicken had been in that center there, that could have been bad for Gob.
Dead end!
And that's a dead end?
Wow. So far, Gob's 100 on route to...
Gob's on his last life and with 2 bars of health. He's a good couple rooms back from that big elevator shaft. And I think middle left is our only way to go off that elevator. I'm also not sure where Alan's going. This is not the way to GP. No. Well, I guess this works, but... is it? No, it's not. Yeah. But you're back to start. Alan's going the wrong way for GP, I think.
I don't even know where he's at. Oh, this is... No, yeah, he's too high. He's on the top section.
I don't. You might be able to go down from the northern side, but it's the fastest way there is to up A back to the west and take the raft tile and head straight north from that. It's very fast from there. Alan's going the really long way if this works at all. I'm not sure if the coast works for this. Unless he thinks he GP's in the Valley of Death for some reason, which would be concerning. Gob is back to start, is now in the second of 2 consecutive waffle rooms right at the start here. I remember that, because the first one was a fine. Oh no, Alan, don't do this. Alan's forgotten which of his palaces was in the valley.
Yeah, this is questionable.
This is a brain fart, is what this is. This is a good couple-minute time loss for Alan, because it's not fast to walk all the way to the valley just to find out that, yes, this is P5. And taking that death doesn't help.
Well, it's probably going to be Gob's probably got this in the bag at this point.
I think so.
Quite the advantage here.
TAH, yeah, just nothing out of here. Oh, hey, key drop for Gob in case he somehow does find that one key required room. This room kind of sucks, though. It does. Okay, yeah, just use the life spell here. I believe, yeah, so from start, you need to go past T-Bird, take 2 up left, and then take the middle left on that big elevator junction, and that's where you have to go, is where this GP is routing.
Yeah, and who knows what lies beyond that.
Yeah, we've seen a few loops, we've seen a few dead ends. There's still some rooms left, I think, potentially. Gob is back to that big elevator shaft now, though, with this room. So he's got to take the middle left is the only option left at this point.
Alan into GP about 11 minutes after Gob.
Yeah. Oh hey, 1-up is convenient for Gob.
And here comes the
Just in time
Bluebird.
for a blue chicken night.
Well,
Yeah.
was the 1-up worth it, Gob? Answer. Riddle me this.
I don't know if it was. Yeah, just ferry through this room at this point, especially because I'm high. Spicy chicken.
Yeah, that 1-up can be a super, it can be a troll exactly for that. If you can't get in and out of those blocks quickly, those birds, if they're set up in that enemy spawn point, they will be over to greet you.
Yeah. That said, Chad has a point. He got a magic refill out of it, which was good. Alright, what's in this room? No flying heads, which is nice. Just a kingbot there.
One giant flying head. Alright, more one-on-one combat with the red bird. We let the bubble out. Alright, the whole team is here.
Okay. Nothing else in the first waffle, though, so there's that at least.
Great geometry on that bubble for him.
And nothing in the second waffle. There is another red chicken on the other side of it, though. And a Moa.
Should be something on the left side of this elevator, too. Yep.
Blue chicken, but gets through, and here's Darkling, finally.
Easy GP. Just go left.
Just take that left! This is gonna be a GG's more than an hour 45 in. Gob should still have 1 life left in reserve, I believe, and has life to spare anyway.
All right. What is that official time? The bot's gonna spit it out. I have the thing minimized here.
Yeah, GG's to Gob, 145.34.
I'm sure he's gonna have a lot to say about this one.
Oh, for sure. This was a bit of a weird seed.
Ellen, not gonna check the. Not just gonna get. I would just dedicate all my time to lefts if I was Ellen. Man, wow. It's fine though. He sees the dead end.
Alright, and we are now joined by Gob. GG.
Wowzers, thank you.
That was a seed.
That was... I actually felt really good about how I played it until I realized I still needed to find the maze. And then, obviously, I'm sure you guys saw me walk around for at least 10 minutes looking for that one cave, so I knew it had to be a cave that I missed.
Was it only 10 minutes?
What? Was it? You tell me. I'm sure you know exactly to the second how long it was.
We actually had dinner while that was going on here.
Good. I hope it was delicious. Yeah, that I felt very, very good about how I played the seed until that point. And then it was just... But I just told myself, stay focused. Like, it wasn't free and easy in the beginning. Attack 1 sucked. Attack 2 was horrible. Attack 3 was a lot better. Made the push for that pretty early, so...
The thing early is you got more levels more quickly, and found yourself locked out of like half the palaces.
Yeah,
Alan explored the east earlier, found Maze Island very, very early in that trip.
of course.
As you saw, it was not far from the raft tile.
No,
you
got
just
baited by the
managed-
water tile.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where you just never walk in that direction and you write them off mentally.
Yep.
Which happens.
Yeah, I wasn't
sometimes
gonna
with
go that
map
way
rando.
too. 'Cause I was looking. Obviously, I knew it was a cave, so I was looking for rock formations. And I'm thinking, no, the water tile was over there. And I'm like, wait, I think there might have been a little rock formation. So I went back, luckily, because I would have probably literally last location that cave.
I think it basically did last location. It
Well,
at the
yeah,
end was a
I
laugh.
guess. I would have spent a few more seconds going to the east and going, okay, no, who knows? I might have made another trip around the west. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Alan on the other side went to the east earlier, did more exploration, got the NE key, was the larger of the two item caves on the Maze Island. You fell into it, decided you didn't want to go in for the item, which is like 30 seconds or whatever, and it didn't matter, but
I was
Alan
in a
on the other
hurry.
hand, that DM was a thing.
Yeah, man.
You
that
were
was-
locked out of 90% of it, which was really
Yeah.
weird.
Logically, no way to get in. It's like a mini DM. I'll take those every seed. I just need to realize it faster, right? Like it was literally like 4 caves, including Hammer Cave and the
I
Rock.
know,
so-
right?
Yeah.
And that's actually what caught Alan out, is he thought Hammer Cave looked like a pastor cave.
Oh no.
Like, it looks
Yeah,
like a passer cave to a dead end on the other side.
It
I
does,
thought it was
yeah.
a dead end. You checked, and you got your flute. Alan last locationed it.
Yeah, I felt really good when I found that flute because I thought I found Hammer Cave because I thought I'm just gonna take all these caves at the beginning just to rule out that none of them are Hammer Cave. I found Hammer Cave, and I started walking into it, and I'm like, what am I doing in here? What am I doing? And then halfway through, I'm like, oh yeah, you still need the flute, dummy. So and I'm like, well, we're doing it now. And to see the flute at the end, I was like, that I felt pretty disgusting actually. I'm not gonna lie, but I was pretty thrilled to see it.
Yeah, I got the map out on Z2 Edit. As it turns out, the cave that it looked like Hammer Cave should have been a pass-through too. Was the other side of that continental connector dead end.
I figured, well, yeah, once I realized that I knew that other cave on Maze Island would be a dud into DM somewhere because I literally searched everywhere else possible.
Yeah. DM was very much inaccessible. There's like 10, there's like 10 caves up
delete
north.
mountain. I heard Elendar
Yeah, no,
in the
there's like
commentary of the
20-something
previous
caves
race.
that are just 100% inaccessible this seed.
Yeah,
GG's,
he said he
by
wanted
the
to
way,
make
to
it harder.
Alan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, GG.
It was decided,
became-
understandably, I quit. Here, having taken
that-
the game over.
The GP was funny. Think I might have full cleared it. I'm not sure.
You
Yeah, I
did,
think-
yes. You took
Yeah,
every
I
path
think I-
possible before that left.
Yay! Yay me! Yeah, this could have been a 120 if I had not lost Maze Island and did GP better, maybe. But
Yeah, this could have definitely been faster. Ellen not finding the flute, having lower levels, and then he took a game over heading into the Valley of Death at one point before finding said flute.
that's
And
a
he
rough
actually
spot.
made 3 trips into Death. He made 3 trips in the Valley of Death. Once where he game overed, once to BP5, and the third time because I guess he had a brain fart and thought that was GP in there.
Oh no, man! Dang.
And
Okay.
that was one of the reasons. That was not the main reason why he lost time, but it was one of the reasons why he lost time. Is that was a really out of the way Valley of Death entrance.
Yeah, it was all the way up and around. You had to go all the way up top, back down, around. Going into the VOD, I saw that cave that I found out was a pass-through, but I was very sus of that cave, so I was looking for that access to that for a while. Then I was up north realizing probably the bottom of one of these 2 caves. Figured it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, story of my Z2R career. Could have played better or felt real. You got me in the first half, but I guess I'll take the dub. I'm very shocked at right now that I knocked out Alan, the defending champ, right? So
I mean, unfortunately, that's the story of rando. Sometimes is you both got randoed and you both got lost and you got
I got
unlost
less
faster.
randoed. I'll take it.
Because you had the better levels. You found your flute the first trip, and you didn't make 3 trips to the Valley of Death.
Just play good, forehead. I guess that's what I'll take.
Alan also, we think, might have lost Vito at one point too, so spent like an extra minute or two walking around the West, which didn't help.
Oh, that one was right like the start, right?
Yeah, it was like just straight West to start.
This game is cruel mistress, man. Very, very cruel sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm excited to face Phelan. Definitely don't feel like I'm on their level, but I'm gonna give her heck, as the kids say, and see what happens.
Yeah, GG's. TH will not be joining us for an interview. A bit frustrated, which understandable.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that kind of covers it. I think our restreamer's still awake.
I am awake. Yes. Doing great. I actually got a lot of energy from that race, so I'm feeling less tired now. Just so you know.
Oh, I do want to say thanks, yeah, for the restream and everything, like getting the tracking and all that stuff. I know it takes a lot more than people think to put this stuff on, so highly appreciated.
You're very welcome. This was my second time tracking, and I think I did a better job this time. So, you're welcome, I guess. But we could not do this without our wonderful commentators, Mirai and Star. Amazing as always. Thank you so much to both of you. And of course to our runners, Ta and TheGobOne. Ta, of course, prominent member of the community, to put it lightly. So, great race. Thank you both so much for participating in the tournament. All right. I guess I'll put in the tracker command. That's me. Okay. All right. Tomorrow we have a couple of races for Zelda 2 Rando on the schedule. Thank you, Star, for putting in the command. We have Pickles and Beer versus Tiverius Game 2. That'll be starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh.
And if Game 3 is necessary, it will be happening right after that. So hopefully we can get that one on. Keep an eye on the Z2 Discord for updates. And that's all that's on the schedule at the moment. Keep an eye out for the finals being scheduled as well. Okay. That is all from me. I am going to send us over to Gunzor, who is playing Ocarina of Time combo randomizer, which is a really fun time. So I hope you enjoy that, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.